man, we're live. Yo, what's up? It's KT, Oregon Park, man. We got a special guest with us here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Tell us who you got.
Oh man, it's So Shady, Uncle Sav, aka Sav, man. Some more of it. You know, fucking with my brother right here, man.
Okay, so tell the audience, I know you're an artist, tell the audience a little bit about what you do, you know what I'm saying, and what you into.
Man, everything. I would say a jack of all trades, but when you a jack of all trades, you're a master of none. But right now, what I'm really into at full throttle is just this music. I've been doing it for a while, but just now, kind of trying to take it serious and trying to make some shit happen. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, right now, man. And if for those that didn't know, man, I am a certified chef, so I do a lot of cooking. So that's why I ain't been with the rap music, but you know, I'm gonna get back to this music that I've been doing it forever.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that, man. You're going crazy. So tell the audience a little bit about where you from and what it was like growing up for you.
Okay, man. Well, you know, I'm from Deep East Oakland, 82nd and MacArthur to be exact. You know what I'm saying? But growing up in the town, it's just like any regular story, any hood. You know what I mean?
The town is not regular.
Well,
I heard the town. To be honest, I heard the town like GTA type shit.
That's what it is now, man. You know, that's what it's come to be. You know, man. I'm a '90s baby, so back when I was growing up in Oakland, it wasn't that bad unless you was really in it. That's how it happened. But you know, growing up in the town, single parent home. You know, I didn't have no daddy around. You know, just moms. Two brothers. It was three of us. You know what I'm saying? And I was just taught to survive. You get what I'm saying? Not really living. I'm in the living now, but I was taught to survive, and shit, I'm here. You know what I mean? So yeah, that little upbringing was like that.
So growing up in the town, like that hood shit, that street shit, that shit is like just regular type shit. Like you don't even
yeah.
nothing.
When you in it, it's regular to you. You get what I'm saying? So now that when I got older, it kind of stray away from. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out, doing shit I used to do. You know, growing up, you didn't have no choice but to be a product of your environment. So yeah, man.
What was your pops like?
Shit, I met my pops when I was let's see, I want to say about 12. I met him like 3 times, so I don't really know him. Don't have no daddy. My mom's like my dad.
So how do you think growing up without the pops affected you when you were coming up, like when you were growing up?
Man, that shit affect tremendously, right? Because a lot of shit I felt like I went through and had to learn and bump my head. And you know how to learn how to be a man, you know what I'm saying? Because some people stuck in the little boy stage where you be stuck in the little boy stage. You go through certain things, but I just felt like, you know, I felt like I came out cool without him there, but it feel like, because I got a son, I've been there since day one, so I give him some different type game of what he's supposed to do, and don't be so emotional. You know, we have a tendency to be emotional when you're raised by a woman.
And so that's interesting that you bring up that you have a son, but you grew up without a father.
Yeah.
How does, when you parenting, what's your parenting style like when you grow up without a father, but now you a father?
It was just, you know, that's that shit that is kind of like you have to. That's what you do it for. Like you wouldn't put your child through the same things that you've been through. So it was like, that's the motivation. Like I'm going to always be a better father than I had.
What do you think a good father is?
Oh, man, that's a good question. A good father is somebody that's going to press the limits at all times, provide, you know, take care of the household, put the child first, put his family first, you know what I'm saying? A giving brother, a trying brother. As you know, we always got to, what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. It's a trying process, though. You know what I mean? You always going to mess up sometimes, but as long as you keep trying, you know, you're going to learn from your mistakes with this fatherhood shit. Don't be scared. It don't take money to raise kids.
So what's your feelings towards your father, being that he wasn't there? Like, do you like not like him? Do you like understand these days, or what's it like?
I wouldn't say I understand, but you know, I don't hold no larceny or no hate in my heart about it. He texts us every now,
Oh,
every
y'all
now
still
and
in
then.
contact?
Yeah, he in contact with me. That's when I was younger, but as an adult, yeah, we contact. You know what I mean? So
Mm,
it ain't no love lost. There's no relationship that I built with him, but he taps in.
okay. So, when did music start becoming an equation? Because I know Oakland's really music oriented,
Right?
and like the culture is really like creatively driven.
Yeah,
So, music's always been like some in your heart.
man. I was like really born in this shit, right? Cause I played football. Music for me happened at an early age. I always loved music. For people that don't know, I used to sing all the time in my house and shit. So they used to be like, shut up, sing. But I always had a love for music. My older brother, he was a rapper, you know what I'm saying? He dropped his album, Mr. Grinch, and being in the studio with him, 8 years old, and seeing him go down and do his thing, and it's just like something that came natural. I was good at it once I tried, you know what I mean? And I kept going.
That's cool. So, growing up, who were some of your influences? Like, if your pops wasn't there, who was greatly influencing you?
Oh man, the
Oh,
neighborhood,
oh, wait.
the environment, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Long live my brother Rellybo. He just passed away last year. He had a lot to do with my upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Especially guiding a young cat through the. You know what I'm saying? It's rough out there. So yeah, those are the people that I looked up to. My brother partner, my oldest brother Grinch. He had a lot of pimps and players and drug dealers and hustlers. So I just was a young cat that soaked up all this game for free.
You think that having those type of influences is what kind of changed the direction of your life? You think it maybe if your pops was there, you would have had a different direction?
Probably, I probably would have been in somebody. I probably would have had a football career or something if my father was in my life. I would have had more discipline younger. But you know what I'm saying. With moms, it ain't too much she could tell a 16-year-old boy that's bigger than her. You know what I mean? So yeah, I felt like it probably would have been different, but not to say that it came out bad, because I was introduced to a young, so I figured it molded me. You know what I'm saying? Because it became regular. It wasn't no more excitement. It was like kind of like I'm tired of the shit. By the time I got grown and I started having my own family, you know what I'm saying? Trying to pay bills and shit like that and live like that shit out. I don't want to be around that type shit no more. You know what I mean?
So, what you went to Castlemont, Ohio?
No, man, I never, I never made it to regular school, man.
Mm.
I, I was in continuation school like 8th grade, so man, I went to Ralph Bunch. Anybody know? I don't even know if that shit called that in West Oakland no more. But I went to a continuation school in West Oakland, Ralph Bunch.
Okay. So, what were those high school years like? Let's say like 14 to 18. What was that time period like for you? What kind of stuff were you going through, and what were you into?
Oh man, man, I'm a lightweight, young, old dude. That's why I say Uncle Sap. So it was about, I want to say about '02. '03, that was in the midst of the Hyphy movement, still was around, side shows was still going up,
Mm-hmm.
functions. Man, that was a time to live, and the music was good. We
Oh,
still
so you
had,
was in your prime in the
yeah,
hyphy movement.
yeah, we was all outside, which I
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
say we was really outside though. There, and then we had a Nokia Metro. It was real outside there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, with Snake on it. So yeah, it was an outside environment. It was cool. Like I said, it wasn't gangster shit
So,
happened
so
everywhere.
is Mac Dre really the roots of the hyphy movement, or is it get deeper than that?
See, now you're gonna put me on the spot because I'm from East Oakland. I would say,
All my
Mac
Oakland
Dre.
cats is gonna be watching
Yeah,
this
it's
too.
all good. I would say,
Mm.
for me, Mac Dre is the face of the whole thing. But I would really say the hyphy movement kind of started in the town. You know what I'm saying? As far as Keek the Sneak,
Mm.
before Tell Me When to Go. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 times Crazy, Eyesight, and
I heard
that
it three
always.
times crazy.
Yeah, that's his group he was in before. He was just Keek the Sneak. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Mac Dre was the face of it as a whole, but I feel like, yeah, it kind of started in the town and then just branched off other places.
So kind of like getting a little bit off the timeline. How do you think that the hyphy movement affected the Bay from that point on? Do you think it changed like music and like everything about the Bay?
That's
Do you or do you think it still has an effect on the Bay, the Hyphy movement? Do you still
that
think-
shit don't have no effect on it no more. The good thing I can say is good and bad things with that shit. The good thing, back in them times, it was authentic, man. You know, when the beat came on, you know, when you heard the voice, you knew this nigga was from Oakland, he from town, or you know what I'm saying, what somebody want to say, the Bay Area. So I say we was more of a sound. We had our own culture then, but then it's kind of like at the end of it, we were gathered in. It was more unity, but what happened? Just like it just died out, right? Or you want to say it just got worse?
I think that the sound kind of spread out,
Yeah,
and it didn't just become a Bay thing no more.
true that.
Because like L.A. started sounding
Yeah,
like-
because you know, yeah, they with the Cat Daddy and you know that I think yeah, they like our little brothers if you ask me. With that sound though, you know what I'm saying?
So when did music start becoming like a thing that you're getting into serious, like okay, like people rap and shit, but
Yeah, I get you. I was like a junior in high school once I really started recording, going to studios and really writing down and saying like, okay, this is what I like to do, a hobby type shit, you know what I'm saying? And it was good to get off my mind, you know, my kind of music I make is like, you know, poetic, you know what I'm saying, and real good games. So yeah, that's when I started taking it serious, like junior high school, you know what I'm saying? And then had my son right after high school, you know what I'm saying? I went to high school dad, but I still was young.
So what was the process like getting serious about music? Did you start going to the stew more, writing more? Did you start putting out projects?
It was just working on
because that era it's like y'all was selling CDs out the trunk era.
Man, that's MySpace for the clicks, right? I grew up in the MySpace era. You put your song on MySpace. You go get the burner. They had like 100-track burner CD burners. You go out there in front of outside, and you know, $2-3. Come check me out. You know what I mean? That was that type of game where you hustle and it wasn't no streams and shit then. Yeah. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, it was just what made me start taking it serious. Once I got like 6 songs and it was mastered, and we could burn that motherfucker on the CD. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have too much money to get the what's the shit I'm looking for? The image ready, right? You know, the image ready. But shit, the CD, you write your name on it, man, and go post up somewhere. DD stores, liquor stores, check me out. You done seen them cats, right? I know you gotta remember when they used to sell DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Same thing,
Yeah.
same thing.
Right. So, around this time, the internet hasn't become like as big as it is now.
Yeah.
How do you think the internet has changed the way music is, say, consumed? Or how do you think the internet has changed the music game?
I think it fucked it up.
In what way?
In a bad way, because it's you know, you could get it out there necessarily, you know, streams, and just because you got the popularity don't make it good music, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just a overnight success now. You don't really need to have no good music behind it. You don't really hear nothing. The beats be cool, but it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, back in the day you used to hear something like, damn, he went through that too, like, you know what I'm saying? It made you feel certain type of ways back in the day, but now I think that's what it is though, because it's easy access. Because you don't need no approval from nobody. You get what I'm saying? You could just go get your song, go do this, and you know, put it out. It's out. Fuck around and go viral, a viral moment, because you did something silly for the internet, right? But sometimes that's the things that people do, right?
Now, being born and raised in Oakland, and when did you?
When I moved out here,
Yeah.
shit, like the end of my 12th grade year, like I said, I was like 17, and I had my son right after that. So I've been out here a cool little minute. I know a couple of politics in Stockton. I fuck with Stockton.
So what would you say is the difference and the similarities between Stockton and Oakland?
Oh man, when I first came, that was for anybody that knows Stockton folks know, when I first came and moved to Stockton, you know, it was kind of the hatred then, right? Like, you know, the dreads and the grill, just our whole vibrant little swag they didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you from town. We don't like that. But Just a little bit more.
If
I was
remember
introduced
correctly, the town niggas was trying to take over parts of Stockton.
I wouldn't say we was taking over. That's just the personality of what I used to tell all the Stockton cats. You know, we live and vibrant folks. You know what I'm saying? We can make it happen anywhere with the game that we was raised with. But I wouldn't say taking over. Just probably a little bit aggressive. But then again, you know, niggas prey on the weak too. If they see weak, they gonna prey on the weak. But back to the question, Stockton introduced gang banging to me. I never knew gang banging and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I moved out here, I learned what fucking scraps was and Nordays and you know what I'm saying? Niggas gang banging, ain't cuz, ain't blood, like them type of politics. You feel
Oakland,
what I'm saying?
You don't get none of that. Huh?
Hell no, I didn't grow up in none of that area. You know what I'm saying? I used to walk around blood this, blood that. I could say blood this and then be like, hey, cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It didn't make no difference. But yeah, what I learned, that's what I did learn out here was the gang banging politics that they got out here.
And what do you think Stockton and Oakland share similar?
The struggle though. It's not as bad. I just feel like but it's a struggle everywhere though. You know what I'm saying? And it's real niggas everywhere. No putting no pun on nobody's city or nothing like that. It's real niggas everywhere. It's fake niggas everywhere. But it's just it's a little slower. You know, a little bigger. It's bigger than what people think. I notice a lot of people from Stockton don't see it as big as it is to me compared to where I grow up. And close encounters and shit. If you ever seen East Oakland, you know what it's like.
What made you move?
Shit, you know, I was still with moms then. It wasn't no choice. We hated that shit when we moved out here. But it probably was a better choice, though. Shit, I graduated and you know what I mean?
So why isn't there no blood and Crip culture in just Oakland? Because everywhere else, you go anywhere else in California, you got Bloods, you got Crips, you got Norte, you got Serenos, you got this. But in Oakland,
it
you
just
don't got none of that.
because
it's structured like that.
It's structured like that. We had you know what I mean. It's kind of always been a big melting pot and a group of people. You get what I'm saying? Whether you was black, Mexican, whatever race, it's always been a melting pot. And I just think LA couldn't come out there and put us on like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't that how it work? I'm not sure, but Crippin come from, you know, Southern Cali down to LA, so, you know, I guess they was migrating, putting people on. You want to be
player for all that.
Yeah, you know, it was really pimping going on, and Black Panthers with the movement, you know what I'm saying, and hustling going on. It's turfs, you know what I'm saying? Now, you could die over that from being from the other side, or, you know, around the corner some way, but it wasn't no colors involved like that, though. Because we had the Panthers, from what I understand, with a little reading I do, right? Then the Crips come from the Black Panthers. That was like a branch, right?
So these days, what keeps you motivated to keep like going strong with the music and keep grinding hard with the music, even though you got your own personal shit going on?
Yeah.
What keeps you motivated to keep going?
It keep me going because just the state music in, man. I want to bring music back to where you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Shit that give you chills and good times, man, and good vibes. That's what just keep me going at it. You know what I'm saying? Even though they say it's a young cat gang, but I ain't that old. You know what I mean? But they say it's a young cat gang, but that's what keep me going is just I feel like I still got a place and I got something to say.
What would you say is the difference between rap today in 2024 than when you started rapping?
We had a little bit more construct and it was a little bit more writing involved. You know, you had to have bars. This is when Weezy was, you know what I'm saying, dropping his mixtapes. Like it was really, you had to really spit that shit. Them bars had to be heavy. It wasn't like you had to be on no East Coast shit, but you had to have a flow. I just think nowadays, you know, it's easy. I didn't been around them. I done been in the studio with punch-ins. I don't write nothing. You know, we in the studio 7 hours, one song, because he punching in. So, yeah.
That's crucial.
I done been there before. You know, it ain't no pun to nobody how they do their work, but I just grew up writing. Give me a pen and a piece of paper.
So if I listen to a lot of Oakland music,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And for one, it's hella violent. Hella violent. And then another thing is they do a lot of dissing, like the Case and the Stubbies. They just
Yeah.
go back and forth all the time. Like, what do you think about the dissing and the way music is just like a lot of it's disoriented in my perspective.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You know what? I seen that shit come though, cause it was cool. I remember the time when that shit came and it really started being cool.
Mm-hmm.
Chief Keef and them, if
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mistaken,
Mm-hmm.
Chicago niggas came with all the guns in the videos. You know what I'm saying? You know that movement. Once that came and we adapted, that has been it's been crazy ever since though, right? Cause we wasn't dissing in no music. I mean, you could go back and go look at Oakland rappers, go look at Town Business. We didn't have to have no guns in the videos, and we wasn't dissing nobody. It was always on some mob shit, some player shit, get some money. You know what I mean? But it wasn't what it is now. You know what I'm saying? Now that shit is dangerous, man. If you ask me, man, that's what got us young black men dying at a high rate right now. It's the music, man.
So, what's your first song that you put out?
Ah, shit. That's a long time ago, man. I was about 17. Like I told you, my big brother rapped and shit, right? And like I told you, I started like in high school, and then once I got real nice with it, and you know what I'm saying, my big brother grabbed me and was like, "Oh, okay, you could come, man. You could come."
You was rapping on some mob shit?
Yeah, that the same flow that I have now is just better. I always have something to say. You know what I'm saying? Real storytelling is what I would call it. Yeah, so that was when I first dropped. My brother put me on his album. It was Rasputin's and shit. I listen to it sometimes.
That's the CD store.
Yeah, real CD. You know, the drop of Rasputin's then was that's major, right? Yep. So yeah, man, it was in Rasputin's, and that was the first song that I ever dropped on. My name was different. You know, as artists know, you go through about 4-5 names until you find the one that really suits you best.
So your name is So Shady.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where does that name come from?
That derived from the section where I'm from in Deep East Oakland, and then being out here, you get what I'm saying. I'm from 82nd, and we call it the Shady 80s. You get what I'm saying? So I used to go by Sav. You know what I'm saying? And that was a branch off from where I'm from, because I'm savage. You know what I'm saying? I allow my savage niggas, but when I moved out here, I used to go by Sav, you know, differentiate shit, you know, for myself. From what the gangbang politics and who you be hanging around, so niggas ain't never get it fucked up where I was from, right? But so when I came with So Shady, that was just a declaration of being from the 80s. And then I was like, you know, we call that the Shady 80s, so I was just like, I just put the soul in front of it. And I've been running with that for like 10 years now.
Mm-hmm. So, moving from Oakland out here, did you have to adapt to like the gangbanging lifestyle, or did you just keep it player? Like,
yeah, I had to adapt though. That shit is serious out here. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around and call the wrong nigga blood. You know what I'm saying? Call the wrong nigga cuz. You know, you gotta know what type of section you is and who this is on this side. And yeah, hell yeah, I had to adapt. It was a little slower, but once I started being outside, I went outside. Because at first it didn't seem like it was an outside, because everything was so nice to me, you know what I mean? You see the big house. Big, hell yeah, at the time, man, this motherfucker was nice. Now, you know, you look around now and be like, yeah. Man, you can see the griminess, but you couldn't see it back then, though, you know what I'm saying? You really had to be outside with some Stockton motherfuckers to see it go down.
So do you do songs with people from Stockton?
Oh, for sure, man. I got a couple of songs with some Stockton Cash, yeah, for sure.
Now, does it matter to you? Okay, because there's a thing out here where it's probably the same in Oakland where you do a song with one nigga and you know you damn near on that side. You do a song with one nigga and you on this side. Does that get into who you do music with?
Hell no, man. And I'm gonna tell other people, man, if you ain't in that shit, get out of them folks' politics, man. Go do music with real niggas, man. I don't give a fuck where you from. Me fucking with somebody else ain't got nothing to do with. Hell no, man. Get out of them folks' politics, nigga. I am no gangbanger, man. So I do music with folks from all sides. If that shit is hot, you spin hot fire, you can fuck with Shady. You know what I'm saying? Just tap in.
Now, is it like that in Oakland too, where if you do certain music with certain niggas,
Hell no.
like I do a song with a case nigga, like, oh, you down there?
Hell no. Hell no. That shit ain't gonna fly that way though. That's just because we ain't
that.
matured like that. It comes with maturity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is little boy shit. If you ask me, not disrespecting nobody gang, but once you mature, man, and realize, man, once you start living and stop surviving, you realize a lot of that shit don't even matter, man.
So has the politics always been interconnected? Like it's been like back when you was growing up. Like was you like tapped in with like the Stocktons, the Sacks, all and you maneuvering with all these artists? Was it always like that?
For me, it has been.
Mm.
For me, generally,
brother tapped in.
Yeah, generally, man, it ain't too many hoods I can't go to because I know the struggle of any hood. It's all the demographics, man. We all melanated beings, you know what I mean? So a lot of us got the same stories. A lot of us got the same upbringings. You get what I'm saying? So when you really from it and breathe it, you know what I mean? You go anywhere because I ain't disrespecting, OG told me, nigga, they ain't never where you from, it's where you at. So you got to know what's going on. And, yeah, your head up and ears to the streets and know what the fuck going on, know what you're around.
Mm-hmm. What do you think it is about Oakland where if you can grow up and survive there, you can damn near do it anywhere?
Cause that shit is treacherous, right? It's a fast pace of living. Everything is fast paced. If you ain't
a different planet out there.
Yeah, if you ain't moving and grooving, then you gonna get lost, and that's just you gonna get lost in the sauce. It's just simple as that. It's just because you overcome certain shit. Just to even overcome, nigga, being where I grew up and where my mama came from and how we grew up and how me and my brothers was raised and how it was just only us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just dealing with regular shit that everybody can say. Moms needing help. We got in the street to help moms out because there wasn't no men around. So that was our motivation in the street. That's why we started hitting licks and doing what we was doing, and we want to help moms out.
On everything. So when you see stuff like in Oakland, the Juneteenth downtown shooting, did you hear about that?
Hell yeah, I seen that shit like everybody else.
When you see shit like that, and then you see, shooting and over the weekend kills 3 people, in Oakland. How does that make you feel, and how do you think it's gotten to that point out there?
That shit make me feel sickening, bro. It's sickening to see us act like that. Mm-hmm. It's like, as far as, cause that ain't the town that I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? I pray for them young cats that's 13, and you know what I'm saying. And in that type of environment with no way out, I was once a little boy that never made it out of Oakland. Never made it out of East Oakland, to be exact. It wasn't too many times where you went to West Oakland or North Oakland like that. So hell yeah, that shit is sad to see. And I feel like it got like that because the OGs wasn't no longer around or respected. Maybe a lot of OGs, a lot of get money players, they fell off the drugs, and you know what I'm saying. It's the money. You know what I'm saying. They wasn't no longer taking the game that we was. When I was growing up in the hood, OGs to see you and be like, okay, they try to steer you away from that shit first though, but nigga had to respect you if you was trying to make something happen and change, especially if they knew your family dynamics. Like, oh, he trying to get out here and eat, then I'm gonna show little bro how to really move, and this how you do it. It was somebody that took you under the wing, but wasn't on no crash dummy shit of what the kids say today, right? Ain't nobody was handing me no gun and say, go do this and all, yeah, go crash out. But yeah, I just felt like it ain't no more OGs, and then my generation didn't step up. And you know what I'm saying, to mold the ones that's under us. You gotta start being mature. If we was still childish, so it's a bunch of kids out there with no structure. No OG, no respect for no OGs. It really wasn't never nobody that just ran Oakland. It's a lot of family names. A lot of people be like, oh, that's such and such family. With certain families and with names ring a bell. I ain't gotta say too much, but just certain names. But it wasn't just it wasn't no structure no more. Back when I was growing up, every hood had a little structure and the OG that was running shit, and like, you know what I mean.
So say you drop a hit, right? A hit song. and then a lot more of your music starts to get proliferated throughout the streets. Do you think that what they hear will make things better in the streets? Do you think it'll make things worse, or do you think it'll have no effect?
If my shit was the pop, I think I'd bring people being authentic back, right? If motherfuckers see me just go viral and be like, oh, Sav done fucked around and got on. Anybody that know me know I've been fucking around with this rap shit and I'm good at it for a minute, right? But if it was, I think I would have that effect, bring authenticity back. Like, oh, I'ma just be myself. You don't have to have this type of certain sound, or you ain't gotta kill 1,000 niggas every song.
Because you not only rap about, the wins and what you can get out of the streets, like, what looks good. I also hear you rap about a lot of the struggles and the death.
Hell yeah. Cause it's like
and the losses.
Struggles and losses, man, trials and tribulations, man, and reach one, teach one, right? So if I got some good game for especially somebody younger than me, I always bounce out on the youth. If you melanated and you look like me, I'm bouncing out on you and I see you doing the wrong thing. Cause that's how the OGs used to do me. That's how we was communizing each other though. You get what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody OG see you out of pocket would have told you was out of pocket. Then you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hell yeah. What was the question again? I done got off track with what I was saying.
Nah, you was answering.
I was answering?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it fucking be high sometimes.
Nah, it's good. So how do you think where you was raised and some of the stuff you went through has affected your work ethic?
Man, it give you a type of hunger, you know what I'm saying? It give you a type of hunger once you get to a certain status and really start just having shit. Like I say, some more of it. Once you start having some more of it, a little bit of motion, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to let that go, because at the end of the day, I move strategically, because I know if I fall off, I ain't got really nothing too much to fall on. So everything I got, I work for. You feel what I'm saying? So nigga got too much to lose to be playing around.
So you think the hardships of coming up from the East and everything gave you a hunger that
just want to just have it. You get what I'm saying? And having a child, you know what I'm saying? That's what kind of happens, you know what I'm saying? We deal with less than you spoil your child. So, I got a spoiled ass son. He get what he want, you know what I mean? So that kind of effect, that shit had the effect on me like that. You get what I'm saying? Just not wanting to ever do without, and I would never have my son do without. So I'm going to do whatever it takes.
So what kind of message do you think your music sends to the audience?
Keep going. Whatever you in, life gonna have speed bumps. A lot of us go through the same struggles and tribulations. A lot of people don't want to tell you the truth. It's reality outside. You know what I'm saying?
If you were to go back, let's say when you were 14, 15 years old, and tell yourself something, what would you say to yourself?
Struggle don't last always.
Right.
And don't procrastinate. Do it now. Don't wait. Do it now. That's what I would tell my younger self. Don't wait. Do it now. Don't downplay yourself.
So, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Next 5 years, shit, man, I should have some type of fucking restaurant, man. Tune in to that, man. I'm Chef Savory,
I
too.
didn't even touch on the restaurant stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get into that a little more. So, cooking, when did that become a passion?
Man, shit, right? Corona came. They was laying everybody off. I had a chance to go to school. I went to culinary school, man, and found out that was a passion. I always been a big nigga. I like to eat, so
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The Corona came, I went to school and shit to just have something to do, try something new, try to learn the trade, you know what I mean? And That shit kind of changed my life, though. I ain't gonna even tell you, cause now I get money and it's
Man,
easy. I ain't
never
never.
should have walked in here with big plate.
Man, hey, I swear to God, I swear to God, I was, man. I was working last night, man. It was graveyard. I had just got off at 7, took a shower, got a little Z right quick. You know what I'm saying? But I did think about it. I'm like, man, I should bring him one of these chopped cheeses I be doing and shit, man. Man, but
So
I got you. I know where you at.
House?
Yeah, I mean, my wife cook. No disrespect, my wife Gigi do cook, but I'm the main cook of the house.
Burberry got the bars, huh?
Yeah, for real. I really do. I really fuck with it, though, for real.
So, is there a way that we can find you intermingling your music and the culinary?
Oh, for sure. I got this good idea, man. I'm constantly always giving back. Like I say, that struggle that I come through make me give back. So I had an idea. I got this song that I never shot for called Good Times. And I'm going to give back to the community, man. We're going to probably try to do 100 tacos, 200 tacos, man. And we're going to shoot a video. And everybody just come eat and have a good time, man. We're going to make sure we on some grass and shit. So, people with emotions and shit don't be all, come eat, though. So I'm going to definitely mix that in the two.
So, and if there's a hierarchy for passions and what is more important than the other, between cooking and music, which one is on top?
Right now, it used to be music, but you know what I'm saying? Right now, at the moment in my age and where I'm at and where I get the most money from, what the fuck is that? United Masters and shit. You don't get it twisted. I get a couple of invoices and shit like that, but it ain't fucking with this cooking. I would just keep it 100. But the passion is the same, though. But you know what I'm saying?
Same grind, huh?
The same grind, man. You got to get out there and go get it. Whether I'm doing pop-ups or slinging plates out the house, you got to go get it and go hustle, man. You got to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because just as hard as you working for somebody trying to say you can't do it, try to take it from you.
That's an interesting point, because it sounds like no matter what kind of avenue you can go in, there's something about the individual. If they got the grind, they're going to go hard in it.
Because consistency is key, and that's that. You just got to keep doing it. Keep doing it. Anything you doing, it don't matter what it is. Whatever passion you got, whatever y'all got passions for, man, keep doing it. It'll pay off. I promise.
And when you have like moments where things get rough, things get tough, and like you like, fuck, man, it's hella shit happening at once. What keeps you motivated to like keep going through those times?
Like I say, because that shit don't last long. It's just here for a couple of days, not a season. You know what I'm saying? Every day not gonna be a good day. You gotta kind of learn how to speak that shit into existence. Don't even have that type of negative energy in your life. Don't even downplay it and be like, I can't. I teach my son that I don't go around saying what I can't do. You know what I'm saying? Or trying, because trying is lying, right? Mm-hmm. So that's how I just live, bro. Like, that's how I live.
So are you going to pursue more culinary achievements than musical?
Nah, hell no, man, because I kind of did my thing in there. For y'all that don't know, man, I be in real restaurant kitchens, man, and I had to really, I'm black, bro. Mm-hmm. We don't run shit. I know us black folks swear we could cook and got the best, but when it comes to culinary training, when you in these restaurants and these industrial kitchens, it's none of us there. I'm about the only nigga there. Everywhere I ever been, right? So, yeah, that part.
No more cooking plates and selling at the side of liquor store.
Man, hey, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong if it's
Wait
good.
A minute, nigga. We might still be doing that.
Don't get me wrong. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. I do pop-ups. I cater. You know what I'm saying? Hit the line, man. And you got something get together. I have a nice layout for you and set up. And
where can they find you?
Man,
some of your cooking stuff?
Chef Savory, the kitchen, Chef Savory, man, on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Chef Savory, SAVORY, the kitchen. I got all. Man. I seen the link. I got all that shit, all that good shit, especially for the caterers, man. Whatever you want to do, man.
So musically, what you got coming up?
Musically, I'm gonna drop the 6 Man. That was the first one. I got a couple of more tracks I want to do. I got a couple of more beats. Some couple of people I want to put on some shit. So I'm looking at September 6th to drop that 6 Man with the video I did. Yeah, so the 6th man will be coming like in September.
Okay. Now, is there anything else you want to give to the audience or let the audience know?
Hey man, just tap in. Add me So Shady A2 on Instagram. That's about it. Just tap in. Come Google me. So Shady anywhere, and see what type of music I got going on. See what type of vibe I got going on. It ain't nothing but positivity and good music, man. That shit you can play in front of your mama. You can play this in front of you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The kids are gonna love the music. You want the music for everybody, man. You don't want that shit that be like, turn that shit off. Your grandma hear that shit.
Yeah.
At the kickback, like turn that off. You can't even put that on the Bluetooth, man. You can put Shady on the Bluetooth at the family cookout.
That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you, Shady, man.
Yeah.
Good to have you. You know what I'm saying? And there it is.
Appreciate it, man. Yes, sir.
Oh, my mama. So what I'm going to do, good looking.
Man, I'm going to tap in. I'm going to come get some music done, man. I'm going to be in this motherfucker, bro. I'm finna fuck with y'all. So y'all can really see how, you know what I mean? So you can see, yeah.
So I'm going to...
I don't like the environment.
This is my boy Tino. This
Tino, man. I'm Shady, man. How you doing, bro?
So what I'm gonna do is this is my baby mom right now.
Okay. Yeah. See, you like me. See, look. You a real.
We work it. We got.
You gotta keep it. Hey, but every king is a queen, man. If you ain't got that backbone, and I preach that too. We didn't even get in that. I could talk all day about that. I ain't hanging around niggas all day. I'd rather be on mine. Yeah, but yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you for having him. Likewise.
Oh yeah, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Just tap in with me, bro. You got my
tap in,
yeah. If not, you can
do some music in this motherfucker.
Yeah, if not, you can just tap in with him too. Like, he can set it up and all that stuff. And I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all coming out. Thank you. You guys want water? Before you guys leave?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. You in the studio, you gotta smoke this spot. I'm a smoker. Yeah, it's cool. As long as you got somewhere designated.
Yeah, bye guys. That's it.
Oh, you turned off the mic. That's what that was.
What's up, Pat? Good. Yeah.
How'd it go?
I'm cool. Hold up.
Hey, did you turn off the mic when you were talking?
Did I turn it back on?
Yeah, you turned
It
it back
went off
on.
for a little bit?
Yeah, like you did. Yeah, like a little, like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I did.
But everything else is good.
Hello? You at the house? Alright. It's good to come pick you up, right? Okay. Alright, it's good. Text me when you get to the house. Or actually, I'm about to start making my way over there right now. Alright, yeah, let's go get the show.
I'm gonna email you the vocals. If you want anything just louder or subtitled,